big bruise on your head.
Ah! Where are my pants?
Over there? Am I hope? Never seen purple underwear before, Calvin.
Calvin, why do you keep calling me Calvin?
That is your name, isn't it? Calvin Klein? It's written all over your underwear.
Hail and welcome to my test stream. I'm just testing here, so if you're watching, the content will be light. I hate that word content. I don't think I'm going to say it anymore. Come up with some other word for it. Probably. How can I even see if I'm live on this thing? I mean, that says I'm live, right? I normally stream on Twitch, of course. I think it says I'm live-ish. Oh, I see what it was. That's the one cool thing about YouTube is you can just rewind a live stream. That is so cool. The stream's current bitrate is 13,333.10. Is higher than the recommended bitrate. We recommend 4,500. I thought the whole point of streaming on YouTube was you could stream at 13,000. Well, anyway, we're gonna do some Starfield so I can test out the what it looks like compared to Twitch. We'll probably play some other games too. I downloaded Cyberpunk. I've owned it for a few years, but I've only played it for, I don't know, an hour or 2 years ago. Yeah, but if I go to my channel, it doesn't look like I'm streaming, as far as I can tell. Hail. Exclamation mark. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Will do, will do. Alright, more suggestions. They really want me to lower my bitrate. I will not be doing that. Go big or go home. What's the delay like? That's the real question. Looks like it's like almost 10 seconds. I've got it on low latency, but... Oh, it's unlisted. Copy that. That's why. Alright, well, let's fix that. Let's go to YouTube test. Starfield. And then the streaming software. Save. How do I go public on this? Customization, live chat. You can send messages, live reactions, slow mode. Yeah, it should be live, right? It's weird. Manage. No. Webcam. Stream. Alright, let's do Starfield. It's not for kids. Get rid of those tags. It's weird that it's like making a video. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Alright, Starfield. Test. PC. New game plus. Game plus. Public. Done. Save. Alright, so now am I live? Is that how that works? On YouTube with its dark magic? Doesn't look like it. Live. Whose current bit rate is higher than... Excellent connection. Alright, now it says we're live. Okay, now we're live. What a weird way of doing things. I mean, it's just because we're not used to it, right? Sounds like my crew is making themselves unuseful. Alright, let's go ahead and do a quick mission of some kind. I'm already using my Star Citizen hotkeys, that's a problem. Alright, we can speak to Deputy McIntyre. What was I? Oh, I was doing Sarah's mission. That's what we'll do. We'll keep doing that. Because she'll keep yelling in our ear about it until we finish it. It really wants me to lower the bit rate. It's kind of annoying, actually. Alright, so let's go ahead and redo the stream real quick. Alright, let's see what this does. Alright, so that was like, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. It is a real mind bender going from Star Citizen to Starfield,
Look at this view.
and the other way around.
Had I been on this planet under more pleasant circumstances, I might have had more time to appreciate the beauty it has to offer.
Sarah says the sweetest things, and then she goes on a murder spree. She'll kill like innocent people and then blame you, your hero, for it.
Jetpack damaged or
Hopefully
something?
they'll fix that. I kind of forget I had a jetpack because I was playing Star Citizen earlier. We don't have jetpacks in that game for some reason. Even though it's like the 31st century or 30th century or something stupid. Our ship's MFDs also look like they're from the 1975 Russian catalog for MiG fighters. Hopefully they fix all that stuff. I'm not gonna waste my fancy rounds on this guy. These rounds are way cheaper. I haven't been doing a lot of the base building science part of the game. I've just been doing a lot of fighting and running through the storylines. Might want to build a base around here if it's got rivers and stuff.
Judging from this debris, the cruise
Hey.
shuttle sustained far more damage than my own.
We can level this up now if we want.
Those poor souls.
I don't know why I would, but
This is what's left of the cruise shuttle. But it looks like parts were scavenged and dragged somewhere else. Could there have been survivors?
quite possibly. How can I interact with that? That's weird. Like if you come out here, it's nice and bright, and then go in here, and then it adds this weird effect. It doesn't feel natural, but a lot of video games do that.
So, what have we got? Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Tell you what, though, if you are doing a scientist playthrough, Sarah would be the best one to have with you. She gets very excited over such things. Yeah, I don't like the skip pack. I prefer the balance. That's my favorite, jetpack or booster pack, whatever they call it. This one would be good for like mobility, but I've leveled up my my jump jets, so I'd rather have more power per thrust. That's what she said. All right, looks like there's a survivor from the crash of 10 years ago.
Stop. I'll shoot if I have to. Just turn around and leave. I know how to use this thing, and I will.
I don't know what it is, but all the kids look like that girl. There's a bunch of kids that look like that girl.
I'm nobody. Just go away. I'm not.
You have
going to
another
let
companion who
anyone
has a
take my
daughter
stuff
that
again.
looks almost exactly
No
like this
way.
one.
Both of you, just go.
Well, let's use the empath option.
I don't know. You're kind of scaring me. Why should I listen to you? Take me home? I was born here. This is my home. You're going to have to come up with a better story than that.
You were born here? Hold on. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is actually really sad
Your parents.
and sort of
Your mum and your
unforgivable that
dad,
the
what were
UC
their
didn't
names?
find this shuttle.
Jenna and Elias. Why?
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their daughter. Listen to me. I knew your parents. They worked with me on the Dauntless. I'm Commander Sarah Morgan.
You're Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad's captain? My parents used to talk about you all the time. It's like a dream to finally meet you. My parents told me she was in command of their ship in a huge battle. They said she was a hero and the bravest person they ever knew.
She may have been brave, but she was really bad about commanding her ship and then finding the people who crash landed on this moon or planet. But that's all right. I think there was like some kind of contrived reason why they couldn't communicate, you know, electricity in the atmosphere or something. All right, her parents are dead, I believe. Sarah and I are glad we found you.
Yeah? Well, I wish you wouldn't have taken so long.
Yeah, I agree.
My parents are dead.
Yeah, the
My
UC
father
should have
died
at
a
least
long
saved them,
time
right?
ago. And my mother, she was killed by those monsters at the graveyard.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
It's just me here now. All by myself.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, I don't even know your name.
Oh, yeah. My name's Sona.
Sona. What a
I
lovely
like that name. I like Sona.
Sona, you mentioned a graveyard.
It's one of those names that
that
seems like it's
where the
short for
crew
something,
is,
but Sona is a good name.
You know.
Buried?
You could call them
Yeah.
Sona.
It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces
They would
like
hate
the ones
that, though.
my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
All right, I've got a little talkie-talkie, eh?
Phew. I don't even know where to begin.
I can't even imagine how you're feeling. You're doing great. Are you going to be all right? Take it slow and give yourself a moment to breathe. Yeah, you're doing great.
Am I?
Give her some positive
I feel
motivation.
like a nervous wreck. Oh, there's so much to process.
I'd be
But
feeling
I don't
guilt
have
if
time
I
to
was
deal
her.
with it right now. If you
I
want
left
to
a
help,
crew member
then
behind
find that graveyard
of a
and
ship
bring
that I
me
was
those
commanding.
necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
We'll head up
Just
there right
be
away.
careful. Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
All right, you go do that. Kind of over your chatty Cathiness anyway. Ooh, nice. What is that? 2%? We advance science skills 2% faster. That's a good one. That is a good one. How's it going, Sona? You don't mind if I check and see? I'm not going to steal anything, just for like roleplay purposes, but I could have stole all that stuff. This will be a good test for the stream, though. A lot of foliage around here. Wait a minute, can I take a nap in this place? Probably not. The bed will be owned. Sona, can I borrow your bed? Why, thank you, madam. Alright, it is 10 o'clock p.m., so let's go... We'll do 10 hours, I think. Yeah, we'll do... No, 11 hours. I like how they give us universal time, which goes by, I'm assuming, the clock at New Atlantis or something. But then local time is different because every, planets can have different day-night cycles depending on how big they are, their orbit, all that kind of stuff. I do like that they added the science in there.
Wow.
There's a lot of science
You're the
fantasy, but
soundest sleeper I've ever seen.
I'll take that as a compliment. In real life, I can sleep heavy or light depending on my mood. I wonder if there's any cool stuff hidden around here. So this girl's been living alone for quite a while, and then her parents have been here for 10 years. It sounds like the dad died early on, and then the mother has died semi-recently. Well, this girl's kicking ass and taking names. I mean, she's hunting, she's killing animals, she's harvesting them. She's got a garden going. She's doing really well. I think if I was the captain that my hero is, I would probably adopt Sona. If I was romancing Sarah. If I wasn't romancing Sarah, then I would hope that Sarah would adopt her. I haven't done a lot of crafting, just very basic stuff. I've put all my skill points in more fun things, or fun for me. These look like something from Alice in Wonderland. Pretty cool looking though, overall. I really enjoy this planet. Sadly, the performance isn't great on this planet, but if you've been playing Starfield, you're kind of used to sub 60 FPS, unless you got a beast of a PC. Mine's pretty good, but it's not a super beast or anything. Also want to play around my new powers, Void Form. Let's play with Void Form. I want to see how smart my other raw character is. Or no, Void Form is something else, my bad. Parallel self, that's what we want. I'm a big fan of this Beowulf weapon. This is a beautiful planet, though. We'll try to find a good spot, maybe build a base here. I'm trying to max out my New Game Plus, so I wasn't going to do a whole lot of building or farming because you lose everything when you beat the game. Alright, so there's Dauntless Crew. Dauntless Crew. I wonder which one is her dad. I've got all of those. And then it looks like one of those guys ate a tag. Very accurate. Alright, so it looks like my AI, my alternate self, is not the smartest in the world. Behind you, other Raw. There you go. Good job. Hey, we get the XP for that too. Nice. How long does he stick around? 30 seconds? 60 seconds? It's probably been about 30 seconds. Looking good, sir. Yeah, I would say between like 30 and 60 seconds. It is cool that they give you more information as you level up your scanning skill. Because it makes sense, you know, like as you get better at scanning, you would be able to ascertain more detailed information from the raw data. Or data. I think I say data sometimes and then data other times. Depends on the context. This is kind of a cool spot to build your house or tree house, but I'd be worried about flooding if this is real life. I saw a post by a guy who's a professional plumber, and he couldn't play the game because the pipes in the game are all wrong. You know, they don't make any logical sense. So you can tell that the guys who made the scenes, you know, they weren't like structural engineers or back in the old days, they would hire like professionals that would tell the game developers, like what it should be. A great example of that is a game called Kingdom Come Deliverance. You know, like they had professional historians come in and kind of be like, okay, this is right, this is wrong. And then they made it as historically accurate as possible. Maybe not as possible, but as possible as they could get it. All right, I think we're good.
No. How many times do I have to say it? I said I don't want to go. Leave me alone.
Sona, calm down.
All right, I gotta do a quick BRB. I'll let you guys listen to them, and I will see you soon.
Darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her? Hello? You okay?
And we're back. All right, let's make sure that's copacetic. All right, now let's look at some stream stuff. Analytics, concurrent viewers is 1. It's probably just me. I don't know if I would want to know that. Stream is healthy. That's very good. It is currently 12:57.
You in deep thought or something?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I also had to do a little potty break. But what are you gonna do? All right. Where we at? Don't worry. We'll do whatever it takes to bring her to safety. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. I agree, but we can't force her to come with us. She's been doing fine without us. This should be Sona's decision, not yours. Don't worry. We'll do whatever it takes to bring her. Yeah, we can't leave a child here. The girl's probably like 12 years old or something, or maybe younger.
I knew I could depend on you.
Can't leave her.
Now all we have to do is convince this poor girl that
If
she's
she's so traumatized where she wouldn't want to leave us, I would call in
I don't
like
know if I have it in
UC
me to say the
support,
right
you know, like
things.
whatever the
I can
children's services
hear you
are,
talking about me.
and then I would
And
stay
I
with
don't
her
care
until
what
they
either
got
of you
here.
say.
Or-
I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm
Because she's
clearly
only
out
known
of
her
my
parents,
element
right?
here
She's
and
never
not
met
in the
another
right
human.
state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
This isn't even really a moral dilemma. This is just trying to convince a child that this is the right
Why
thing to do.
won't Sarah listen to me?
Well, because she knows what's best for you at the current moment. She's worried about your safety. She cares a great deal about you. She feels responsible for your situation. Don't you trust her? Let's go with she cares a great deal about you.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does.
She's only known about me for a little while. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only
That
home
mother
I
instinct
ever
kicks
had.
in quick.
Does it?
We want to find you a better home.
I
Yeah, if she
never
stays here
thought of
alone,
it
she'll
that
never be able
way.
to have another family, right?
But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard.
We could bring them
Even
with
though
us if
they're
you want.
Dead. I don't want to abandon
You
them.
got a shovel? You got 2 shovels? Alright, even from far away, they will always be close in your heart. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
That's the
right.
way I look at it. You know, when you
I
lose
never
loved
thought of it
ones,
that way.
like they're gone.
I'm
They
sorry
live,
I yelled at everybody.
you know, inside of their
I
loved
know
ones
you
that
and
are still
Sarah
around.
just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. I'll be on your ship when it's time to leave.
Alright, I think we're done here, correct? We're getting close to being done.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision.
Obviously, we made the right decision. We can't leave a child in the middle of a hellscape jungle. Son will be fine, I promise. Everything doesn't rest on your shoulders, Sarah. I made the decision, so it'll be my fault if anything goes wrong. Let's go with that, because we are the current captain, right?
Nonsense. We're in this together.
Even though she's
just-
technically our
we're
boss,
ripping
she's the
Sonia
head of
from the only
Constellation,
home
and
she's
we're
ever
sort of in
known,
Constellation.
and casting her back
We're
into
also
society.
a pirate captain and
It's going to
a
be difficult for her to adjust to the changes.
senior
Wherever she ends
operative
up,
for the Ryujin
just
Corporation.
promise me we'll check on her from time to time, please.
Yeah, I can promise we can do that. If it'll make you feel better, then consider it done. I'll consider it. She has to live her own life. Yeah, I promise.
Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here? I promise it won't take long. Let's go.
Well, somebody's in it for the melodramatics. We're not even romancing her in this universe. But she still wants to get all touchy-feely. I think she still wants to get into her hero's pants. Well, let's just mosey on over there. It is a good view, I guess. I don't think we could build an outpost in this area because that's like an NPC structure. There's rules against such things. Looks like it's about noon local time. 11:17. How's it going, madam?
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been.
I really like her
You had
jacket.
to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl.
Well, the universe knows better. People might not have known better.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And it's all thanks to you. You know,
That's not true,
this is
actually.
the second time I've been on this world. And until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you.
Perfect. You can now pen a message. We will not be doing that. Alright, what kind of tools can we have here? Not very many, which is interesting. There's got to be like a moderator. Create a highlights. Share. We've got analytics, which is nice, but I would prefer other tools. I think one of my buddies was telling me about this. Guy called Zach. He makes super cool EVE Online content, but he only streams on... I don't even think he streams anymore, but...
Getting awkward.
Anyway, he's a YouTube guy, not a Twitch guy. Alright, only open the door. You're the one that stepped through. I like that one.
Still giving lessons to the teacher, eh?
Hey, man.
Some mentor I've turned out to be.
Gosh, dog. Crimson Fleet Captain.
Well,
I've been around.
I
I've seen
suppose
a thing
it's
or
time
two.
to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again.
Not to mention this is my third
under
universe.
much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison.
Copy that, Red Leader.
I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
What's this wee stuff? You were the captain of her parents' ship. Acting captain. She was third in command until all hell broke loose, and then the captain in second command got killed. Or wait a minute, we're not going back? Where are we going? Back to the ship? Fine. Head back to the Narwhal. I also haven't built a proper ship yet. I've modified,
To move on.
repurchase ships, but that's what this one is.
Alright, let's see what's out there.
And I've upgraded it a little bit. I think in my next universe I'll do more crafting, building,
Stay in orbit or jump.
build like a proper outpost. Fall in love again, all the things. Sadly, you can only romance your constellation companions. You can't romance all the other crew that you meet in bars around the galaxy, which is very sad. Maybe a DLC, a mod will definitely allow us, because I want to marry an unnamed NPC, the bounty hunter that you meet on Mars. That's like the best looking cartoon.
You're cleared to land at New...
The Terramorph attack on New Atlantis has proven Hadrian's worst fears. Terramorphs are appearing faster than ever. Hadrian was probably named after the Emperor Hadrian, the one who had a wall built in England.
Something on your mind? Fishing for a handout, eh?
Yeah, you're the one that said you had something for me. She gave us a hyper-catalyst. Do you mind if I ask you some questions about our mission to Cassiopeia?
Talk to you soon.
We're going to ignore that. Alright, we want to speak to Admiral Logan.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No.
Love the way my hero runs. Cracks me up. Better than a lot of games. A lot of games have janky sprint animations. I played Rust for about an hour early this morning with my buddy, and I don't have that many hours in that game, but the way those guys run cracks me up as well. Like, the only thing that moves is their legs. Everything from, like, the waist up is stone.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis.
I always give her coffee
so
when I'm
excited
passing
to
her.
see Tony. Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you?
Oh, this is the first time we met her in this universe. Same here.
Glad to hear it. Yeah.
Some small talk
Life
with a
is
cartoon.
good, isn't it?
Mhm.
I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close.
Right on. Anything you recommend doing? You want to leave New Atlantis? Why?
Tony and I want to see what else is out there. I love my job, but there has to be more to life than just being a janitor in New Atlantis. What about you? Have you gone on any adventures?
Well, I'll have you know that I joined the Vanguard and killed a Terramorph.
What?
I've killed
You
quite a few
killed a
Terramorphs,
what?
actually.
Don't get me wrong, that's cool. But also scary.
You want to join my crew? Can I? I wonder if I could recruit. Probably not. All right, no offense, madam, but you're looking a bit tired, which is not something you should never say to a stranger. Unless
Really?
they're operating heavy equipment.
I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use a Terracino from Terra Brew right now.
Why, I think I happen to have one.
Really? That's so sweet. I really appreciate it.
She's very naive, because if a guy was really doing this, he'd be trying to get into her pants, right? All right, here's your Terracino.
Thank you so much. Soon I'll be coursing with bountiful energy. I'll be the most enthusiastic janitor in New Atlantis. Here, take this. I found it while I was cleaning. I figured you might find a use for it.
It's
Thanks
called
again.
stealing.
Really appreciate it.
I think she just gives us... Yeah, she gives us chunks. So she gave us a found package of fast food. Chunks cracks me
See you
up, man.
around.
It's like the Starfield's fast food. And all the food is cubed. So if you order a hamburger, it's cubed. If you order eggs, cubed. Chocolate milk, cubed. It's pretty hilarious. So people are making it in real life, you know, in their kitchens. If you go to the Starfield subreddit, you'll see a lot of posts of guys making cube food.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like you got
Sergeant, you
more
may
work.
be alright. We killed all the Terramorphs for him. I think he can handle the graffiti guy. That's kind of his job, and all he does is stand around his office. He needs to get out there and get his hands a little dirty. He did give us a lot of ammunition and some weapons before we killed the Terramorphs for him, though. That was kind of nice of him. Alright, let's wait on Sarah, and then we're going to talk to good old
Loss of
Admiral Logan.
Damage to the spaceport. The
Aw,
costs of this
Got any
attack
books
are
over here,
greater
bud?
than I think we realize.
kind of want that ship. It's alright, we'll be alright.
Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
I think Sarah should talk here, right? This mission wasn't for us, it was for the soldiers who own these gene tags. That's kind of a dick thing to say.
Not only that, but we found someone there, alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died. That
giving us the-
poor girl
it's giving us
spent
the old
years
stink eye.
surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her.
Look how
Admiral.
detailed his facial texture is,
Let her
that's
down.
crazy.
I'm sorry.
His neck looks like a,
I had
you know,
no idea.
18-year-old, but his face looks like a, you know, late
How
middle-aged
could we have
man.
possibly known?
By checking? By abandoning the crew of the Dauntless, you've dishonored their memory. Oof, say that. Don't apologize to us. Apologize to Sona.
Sona.
Yeah, it is
Is
his
that
fault.
her name?
You know,
She must be a
There's-
remarkable young woman.
anytime after a battle,
She's
unless you didn't win the battle and you're
extraordinary, Admiral.
retreating, and
And I'm
then
afraid the United
when you
Colonies let her
can,
down.
you would go looking for the MIA.
You're absolutely right,
You
Sarah.
know, missing in action
We
is
did
just
let her
that,
down.
right? They're missing,
One thing that I can
Presumed
assure you is
dead.
that the names of these men and women
but not
will
always.
never be forgotten.
So,
I'll see to it personally.
Thank
yeah,
you,
you do that.
Admiral.
Good luck to both of you.
I think this admiral
been
is
an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona.
partaking in death sticks or
Poor
something
thing's
similar.
waiting for us at the lodge.
What kind of globe is that? I don't even see anything on it. Is that like a water globe or something? It's just marble. Yeah, it could be a water planet. Can I borrow this? Nah,
The next time Terramorphs rear their
that's
ugly
not an
heads,
item. That's
the
just
UC
a
is
model.
going to be ready.
Alright, let's head out. I think we're heading to the lodge, right? Can I fast travel? Yeah, I can. I try not to fast travel too much because you'll miss pop-up missions and pop-up random interactions. Especially with space
While
flight.
we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
That's a good name too, Mateo. There's a comedian, a New York comedian named Mateo that's pretty funny. He's a gay guy. This box has an infinite inventory, so that's why I stick all my resources here when I'm thinking about it. Do I need to work on anything that I can work on? Oh, I don't have anything on here. What do I need? Titanium. Actually, I want that, so I need battery and a microsecond something or another. I don't think I have any of that stuff. I like when you become Starborn, this woman stalks you.
Physiological and neurological readings I'm able to
I'd romance her if they'd let me, but they won't let me.
You really are something.
Alright, positron battery, and let's see if I can craft a positron battery. That is not the right button. No.
Listen, I know you didn't have to tell us everything about the artifacts. We won't let this knowledge go to waste.
I am missing a cosmetic. I don't think I can craft cosmetics either. I don't even know what the hell a cosmetic is. It's an in-game thing.
Make yourself at home. I
Alright.
think you already know where everything is.
Done here.
Oh, it is customary to
How's it going,
say,
Vasco?
"Welcome home. Hello, Starborn. I will go wherever I am needed."
I put him back here because he was glitching through my ship for some reason. You have reached the maximum number of crew. Well, that's very sad. Who can we get rid of? Because we like Vasco. Got Matthias, Sophia. I wonder what's better, Stealth 3 or Concealment 1? Probably Stealth 3, right? Yeah. This one gives me credits, though. What does Matthias do? Weightlifting. Oh, he'd make a good companion to go looting. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. Then we'll grab Vasco. I want to get that skill that lets me have a bigger crew. Takes a crap ton of skill points, though. Yeah. What is that? How many skill points is that? 4. I need 4 more skill. Wait a minute. Oh, that I got a superpower. That's... There's a mission to where you basically get this. That's actually a higher rank than you could level into. So I need to get 4 more points. What does leadership do? Let's get leadership, why not? We're captain of the Crimson Fleet. We gotta have some leadership. It's kind of a stupid skill, but what are you gonna do? Not leadership, of course, but the in-game leadership. Ooh, you got the nicest room in the place, or one of the nicest rooms in the place.
Did you want to talk about something?
I can't sleep in that bed.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona.
Oh, she's
I see you
adorable.
found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
I don't think you've seen more than 2 people, right? Your parents. Don't worry, no one's gonna. I hope you like this place. Let's go with that.
I think I like it. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
It's all really new to me.
Take her a while to even get used to
You'll
being
fit
in
in just
civilization, right?
You're one of the smartest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Maybe. We'll get you one. Maybe there's a child-sized ship I can get you. Not yet. You still have a lot to learn. I agree with that.
Exactly. And this is the perfect place to begin your education.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry. I learn real fast. So you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
Alright, let's go do one more
Even the
thing.
trace physiological and neurological readings I'm able to pick up from you are unprecedented. You really are something.
Noelle, you have to quit following me around. I understand you're excited. I would be too if I met a Starborn. But you can't be stalking me like that. Yeah, it's not nice when somebody walks right up on you and starts yelling in your ear when you're trying to do things, is it? I do like that NPCs back up when you walk up on them. That is cool. We're going to have to teach Noelle some social skills. Alright, where are we heading? War Memorial, copy that. Diplomacy.
I'll never get used to seeing you do
Oh, I gotta
that.
do this first. There you go.
Sorry. Just the terrible.
It's the only way to level up diplomacy. It's quite annoying. Diplomacy.
Dawn's Roost has the best food in the settled systems.
I don't know why I can't diplomacy you. Must be like a cooldown or something, I don't know. Nah, there's no cooldown because I was able to spam it before.
I found an old Earth box the other day. Swear to God. And it wasn't even Nickens.
Got ourselves a war memorial. 20 years ago, there was a war between the United Colonies, which are these guys, and another faction called the Free Star Collective. So the United Colonies is basically like one step away from being fascists. You know, think Starship Troopers. And then the colonies or the Free Star Collective is kind of like a monarchy, sort of, but not really. Like a fief, like fiefdoms and stuff. I believe that's how that works.
Look at this. All these people.
A lot of lore to sink your teeth into if you're a scholar
down to
of
names
game
on a
lore.
memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
You should be proud of everything you've accomplished since the war. I agree.
I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it. until you changed my perspective.
Alright, we are not going to romance, Sarah. I'm only doing what I think is best for you. I just want you to be happy, Sarah. You deserve it. I agree.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
We're going to be her
Which is
BFF.
why we really need to
I
talk
really
about
like
our
Sarah.
friendship and where
I think out
things
of
are
all the
headed
companions,
with us.
Sarah would be the one that I
Just
would romance
let me have
IRL.
another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
Even though her face looks like an Instagram filter. Do I have a bug? I think. Or no, we're doing a moment of silence.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Copy. All right. Now what are we up to? Waterfall. Sprint 1,000 meters. Hey, we got a chatter on YouTube. That's new. How's it going? Terrific. Tech happy. Hail to you, sir. Boop. Glory be to you, sir. How are you doing this fine afternoon? What time zone are you? Are you West Coast? It might be morning for you. I don't know. I think you're East Coast. I think you're the same as me. We're just doing some testing on the old YouTubers. Not a huge fan of my interface for YouTube, but that just means I gotta get used to it. Finished my game jam last night and I'm still kind of decompressing. We can listen to it if you want. Just PM it to me on Discord. Or put it in my, you know, the lounge or something so everybody can listen to it. If you want other people to listen to it. This is a nice spot though, this waterfall area. I wish it looked better. It's kind of weird. Some parts of this game look next generation, but more parts don't look next generation. This waterfall is one of them. This looks like it's from a game from like 10 years ago. It's weird. Oh, inspiration. Nice. What I would like to get going is that Chatterino. That'd be good for this. I think Chatterino's only for Twitch. Is that the problem is? It might only be for Twitch. Chatterino is downloading, okay. Chatterino for YouTube. Is that a different program? Yeah, it might only be a Twitch program. Updates. The background song I was working on sounded annoying. Well, just go ahead and PM me what you're working on, and I'll give you my opinion.
It's
Because
lovely
you know,
here,
you and
isn't
I,
it?
you're like me. You know, we're our own
I've been
harshest
from
critic.
one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
It's the perfect place to share with someone you care about. What is it about this spot that makes it so special?
I don't know. I'm not sure I can explain it. Maybe it's the strange way that the art, technology, and nature fuse together, or maybe it's because it feels like home. Whatever it is, I definitely feel more comfortable here than anywhere else I've ever been.
I'll work on that later. Alright, it is absolutely beautiful.
I knew you'd appreciate
It's not the most beautiful place we've been, though.
I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
Focus.
That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here.
You still trying to get my hero's pants?
I was hoping we could talk about something very important.
Your ex-girlfriend? Why don't you go marry, what's-her-face? Your, like, 70-year-old girlfriend. Oh, nothing seriously wrong.
No, not at all. Just let me get all of this out. I have a lot to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life. Don't get me wrong. Compared to Sona, I've had it easy.
I would agree with that.
I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
Oh, I got you. What kind of game is it? I don't remember if you told me last time I was streaming. And you change your projects pretty often, so I don't know if it's the same project or not.
I suppose. Well, if that's true, this challenge is wearing me down. Finding someone like that would be wonderful. Wait a second.
That's not me, though.
Exactly are you saying?
Go call your ex-girlfriend. No matter what happens, we'll always be close friends.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear you say that. To be honest, I was afraid this conversation was going to wind up with you storming away. I'm glad I was wrong. Until now, I never realized that having someone like you by my side could make me feel at peace. And I never want that feeling to end. When things at the lodge are too much.
That was a pretty good babe. 1,500.
This spot to just sort of
Sarah Morgan is quite the wealthy woman.
melt away for a while.
All right, Sarah.
If I can help you,
It's been fun.
just say the word.
How do you feel about our friendship?
I've had friends before, but the harmony that exists between us is, well, beyond compare.
She has got a taste for the melodramatics, man. All right, what if I said I wanted to be... Oh, okay, so you can still romance them later on, which is... That's a cool option. You can also divorce, you know, your wives or husbands.
Anytime you want to talk about our friendship, I'm here for you.
I bet you are.
Oh, I love catching up with you. Let's do it again sometime.
All right. Groovy, groovy. All right, so let's go to our ship, and then we're going to get Sarah off our ship. Now that we've got her friendship. Well, no, she has astrodynamics. Actually, we're going to keep her, because I think astrodynamics helps us out quite a bit with our ship I'm assuming. Who doesn't help out the ship? This one. Piloting. Let's get rid of Sophia. Or no, who do I have? Sarah, man. Alright, I see. Gotta get that leadership up. What level are we? We're level 56, and we got quite a ways to go to 57. And then what all do I need for that flippin' leadership perk? Or not leadership perk, ship command. 3 more. Wow. So I'm not going to be able to have another crew member for 4 more levels, and that's if I just beeline this. That is insane. They really want you to only have 3 crew members. Yeah, what are you going to do? Came up with an idea yesterday. What do crew members do? Well, they'll follow you around. You can talk to them on your ship, and they have color commentary going on. So I usually just choose them based off personality. But if they have certain skills, they'll give you a bonus to like space combat or whatever. And that's just, you know, I don't read guides or watch videos on how to play games. That's just for my own anecdotal evidence of what happens because they highlight it. Oh, be careful watching the stream if you haven't played Starfield. I don't want you to get spoiled too hard. This game's got some really big spoilers in the story. Oh, did you see that? Are you okay, madam? Do you need some medical assistance? I'm a medic, tier 1. Alright, she doesn't need help. I don't think I've ever been on this platform. Whee!
That room and this building is such an eyesore. Why don't they just tear it down already?
Diplomacy.
Yeah,
Diplomacy.
you know how it goes.
Can't diplomacy them. What about you?
Having a good one?
Yeah, diplomacy. How does the stream look? Does it look a little bit better than Twitch stream?
If you want help, I'm here.
I hate that big giant heart on my chat. Is there a way to get rid of that? It's like blocking my flipping view of stuff. What a stupid thing, whatever that is. I forgot to ask you how you're doing. I'm doing okay, man. I've just been doing some real life stuff today, and I took a nap. Didn't really sleep last night, I just kind of napped. But I'm in like a funky mood right now. It's kind of almost like I'm in a dream-like state. It's weird. How about you, man? How have you been doing? How's your mom and sister? Are they doing some creative stuff? Doing some crafting? I really want to get rid of that fucking heart thing. Let me Google that real quick. Alright, YouTube chat get rid of heart. It pops up right away. Alright, how do I do that? Alright, go to the stream settings, click edit button. Alright, let's do that. Stream settings. Where's that at? Stream. The stream can be accessed again from the manage list. Exiting will not end the stream. Okay. Where are stream settings? Pop out dashboard. Let's try that. What does that do for me? Alright, gives me that. Can I turn that into... Can I pop out the chat? That'd be nice. Participants, pop out chat. Nice. This. Oh yeah, it's way better. And is there a setting for this? Community moderation, participation, toggle moderation activity, toggle timestamps. I like timestamps. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That right there. Stupid heart. Let's move that. Can't move that there. Stop that, please. They're doing well. Doing some crochet, nice. And my mom started learning pixel art. Oh, that's awesome. I think she was a painter, right? Like they did crafts on Twitch, you said, right? What was their craft on Twitch that they would do? Where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going to Mast.
Such power. It's incredible.
My mother makes pretty good money on Etsy selling this thing that she does, makes herself. Wait a minute, where the hell? Oh, I know why. The GPS
Yes?
always gets
You needed
confused at the
something?
mast, like what elevator to take and stuff. Yeah, it'd have been faster if I took the elevator that was to the left of the exit on the tram.
We're
Diplomacy.
hiring, if you're interested. Ask in the security office.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. I'm trying to save the galaxy, sir.
Yes?
Diplomacy.
These orders. But you know who this is, correct? Yes, sir.
Diplomacy.
I'll make sure they get what they require.
How's it going, madam? Looks like you need a dermatologist, by the way. Or go see the Enhance
That
liaison.
must make you our new envoy. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat
Oh, is this
McIntyre,
that
Chief
stupid-
Yassine's second in command.
I don't like this
And
one.
you're someone I've already heard plenty about. One of the few survivors of the SysDef debacle and defender of New Atlantis.
Watercolor
Not sure if I
and
should duck for
transitioning
cover
into
around
oil.
you or shake
I
your
love oil
hand,
paintings. It's
but
probably one
you
of my
have my
favorite
thanks
pieces
for
of
what you
art.
did for the
Is
city,
like
regardless.
well done classic oil
I was
paintings.
also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants
Oh,
you to
Beanie.
know the
Right on.
Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed
I
to
would
this
totally
endeavor.
watch your mom do watercolor
Accessing
painting.
the Terramorph
There's a
data
couple
and
artist
beyond.
channels I
We're going to
follow.
do everything in our power to make sure
I usually
you
put
have
them
the
on when I'm going to
tools you
sleep or
need.
something.
And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
I do, yep. They are repositories for all of the banned data from the Colony War.
Someone paid attention in current events.
This is my third universe.
Then you also know that it was originally managed by
I'm
the
basically
three major
Doctor Who.
galactic players.
With a gun.
Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Alright, you'd think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack. I agree.
I
That's kind
couldn't
of weird.
agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't or can't work with us. Now,
Oh, yeah, for
I'll
sure.
provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately,
I think I followed
it'll be
their
up to
channel
you to get them
back
both
when
to
you were
cooperate.
talking about them.
And I
like
do
last year, the
mean
year before.
cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that
I don't remember the
doesn't
name of the
mean we
channel,
can't
but
get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
I prefer Freestar. I kind of like them.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Alright, can I pin you? No. Alright, tell me about these other tools. No one can be that stubborn. New Atlantis was just attacked.
Never underestimate the universe's ability to surprise. That's why we have Plan B. UC Intelligence has a recording device
I've used Plan
planted
B once
in
or
the
twice.
ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect
Well, not me
you can
personally.
use to your
I
advantage.
paid for it, but...
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell. So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
What can you tell me about this staff member? That's all the info I need for the moment on Ambassador
All right.
Radcliffe.
Here, your diplomatic ID.
Why, thank you, madam.
I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
That was incorrect. Yeah, just go over there for a second. Alright, we're done here, right? Nice. No, we're not done.
Captain,
Mm-hmm.
would you like to finish your briefing on the ambassador?
Oh my god, lady. You just told me everything I need to know. Tell me about Ambassador Radcliffe.
Official line is that you're my
Alright,
suggestion.
we're gonna speak
She's
through
also
this. Mm-hmm. Oh, she wants to...
Ambassador
okay, I see what happened
Balmore's
there.
a
Gotta exhaust
challenge.
both those conversations.
When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion he's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests. So there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks
Madam,
is a
may I
quick
interrupt
way
you?
to earn yourself a psych
I'm a
eval.
captain. I'm also a captain with the Vanguard, the Crimson Fleet, and I'm a senior operative with the Ryujin Corporation. I've seen skies burn. I've slaughtered aliens with my bare hands. I am not an ambassador. I'm pretty sure you're an ambassador. Why the fuck aren't you talking to the other ambassadors? Do I call the captain of the Navy SEALs to fucking ask Putin if he's willing to come to the next G4 meeting or whatever? No, I don't, because that's stupid. This mission, man. Alright, promise him. We've got I Am Noob 96 in chat. Hail and welcome back. I Am Noob. Yep, we're live. I'm testing out YouTube. I'm thinking about just migrating to YouTube. I can't make money on YouTube, but I don't make much money anyway streaming, so who gives a shit? I just getting tired of Twitch's shenanigans. It's me, Otto. Yeah, I forgot that Otto's called I Am Noob. I thought you were Otto, but I didn't want to. You were, yeah, because I only see that when you comment on my YouTube channels. How's it going, brother? It's my burner. Yeah, I've got a bunch of. I don't use alt accounts for chatting. I use them for like emails. Like I've got a ton of emails. So like a website I want to use, it won't let me use it without an email. It gets its own junk email address. All right, I'm sure they can be reasoned with. House Furnace people like us.
Well said. There's no reason to assume they're any worse than us, despite
Just
their
chilling, working
cultural
on game
beliefs.
assets and playing
Of
some
course. But there
Victoria
is
3. Hell yeah.
another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually
Otto,
still alive.
Tech Happy is also making a
his
game.
public
Both of you
appearances
guys are
were
making a
always
game right
rare.
now. How cool is that?
But it's been several years now
You guys
since
should
he last
powwow,
poked his head
become
out.
BFFs.
Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were
I
expecting.
don't know what it is about her character
Your
model, but it
task
just
is
makes me not want to
find
pay
him and
attention.
kindly but firmly
Like that
remind him of
haircut
his
with the
duties under
voice.
the
I'm
armistice.
just like, oof. I'm zoned out. Getting flashbacks from high school principals or something. All right, what do I need? I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's
I
a
didn't
side
have
entrance that
ADHD
should
until
allow
I
you
walked into her
access.
office.
Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the
Storyboarding for
ambassador is going to be
demo.
up to you. And fair warning, We
I'd be
received
down.
a
I'm a
report
noob,
that
but go dot.
alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy
I
during
don't know
the
what tech
attacks.
cap he's using.
Watch out for
He's
automated
working on his
security
soundtrack
now,
right now. He's
if
not
you have
happy with it.
additional questions or require
Dead eyes and
clearance for a new
yeah.
approach we
Some
haven't
of them are
already
more
discussed,
animated than others.
don't hesitate to ask.
The facial
I'd suggest
animations
you
are
start
really
with
good in this
Ambassador
game.
Radcliffe.
Like when people raise their
Approach her
eyebrows,
while
it
the
wrinkles
attack
their
is still
brow.
fresh in her
You can see
and
like
her
crow's
staff's
feet
mind.
pop up if they're
Be smart
older
out
and
there,
they
Captain.
smile. So some things are great, but like Sarah here is our companion, and her face looks like an Instagram filter. It looks like a middle-aged woman that has a, puts one of them like blurry filters. It looks like somebody put Vaseline on their thumb and stuck it on the lens of the camera. That's so weird. Alright, put this back to that. Restore chat, and then see if I can move this. I cannot move that. That's fine. I'm using F1 and Spitfire. I don't know what those softwares are. I'm assuming that's for game making for sure. Yeah, she looks much more fleshed out design-wise. Yeah. They're not all equal, the character models and stuff. And then some characters just look better than others. Like, the Admiral I just spoke with, he's got a very cool, wrinkly face. Diplomacy. I can't diplomacy him. Where's the Admiral's office? It's up here. Or no, it's down here. Who gives a shit? We'll show it to you later. Plus, I don't want to spoil the game too much for you guys, because I know none of you have played Starfield. Right now, I'm just kind of grinding through my new game plus and testing out YouTube.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Doing what I can, madam. Doing what I can. Except for that little jaunt of piracy. Apologies. I wanted to get the Pirate King's weapon. It's like my favorite weapon in the game. Very expensive to use, though. Whee! Very expensive.
Sorry, but I need sign-off from the Interstellar Affairs office before I can set foot in there. Always something to fix in
Diplomacy.
Maybe we should stop
Never
for a
fails to
moment
remind
at
you
the
it's one of
memorial.
the oldest cities in the galaxy.
We just stopped at the memorial. We already did, lady.
Hard to believe it's
You're
been 2 decades
beating a dead horse.
since we were at war with the Collective, and it seems like only yesterday.
Hey, Sarah, can we have a chat? I think it's time for us to separate.
Whatever you think is best.
We were married 2 universes ago. I divorced her, though, and married a younger assassin. What are you gonna do? You know how men are. Hey, I missed you guys. I like the free
Visitors
start.
are only allowed in the lobby. Official business? Talk to the ambassador.
Diplomacy. Ooh, can I steal that? Oh, that's a shame. Bow, bow. We might go do the Rangers next universe.
Been more than one?
Hey,
All that
how's it going,
security,
guys?
and they still can't protect their own spaceport.
Diplomacy.
DC never fails. to
Sounds like it was a real
Diplomacy.
mess down at the
I
space.
just wish I hadn't received
Diplomacy.
the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to save the galaxy. Ooh, I want that. That would make a good...
Guests can
that'll
make
be
themselves
stealing.
comfortable in the lobby.
I'm not a guest. I'm the main man.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
I'm here on behalf of the United Colonies. We need the Freestar Collective's help. Captain Rawl, UC Vanguard, you and I need to talk, Ambassador. You seem like a lady who wants to stop more terramorph attacks. Well, I've got a deal for you.
What are you? You're the one McIntyre called
I like that
about.
response. That was a good
The
one.
eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection.
You
that
should
now
join
the UC
Otto's
wants
Discord,
terramorph
and
data
then you
from
guys
the
can talk
Armistice
about making
archives.
games.
Some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy. In order to protect us all. I
Or
can
just,
only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't
Use
send
my
you,
Discord,
local hero,
Arts and Crafts
to futilely beg
section.
on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
Sorry, madam, I was talking to my chat. You heard correctly. We need access to the archives. You need to help us, otherwise any more deaths are on your hands. Nope, they sent me to beg. Please, 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 pretty please.
Oh, stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Let me be frank, Captain.
All right, I'll be Steve. You be
that
Frank.
Information
How's
is
it going,
there
Frank?
because it is dangerous. I
No
will not
shit.
be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you
roll.
quit wasting my time and yours and go?
All right, I'm Starborn. Let's do Starborn. I know what it is you want. Oversight. Monitors will observe all research. Now give me my code.
We'll oversee the research. Guess that takes the whole trust us
1,000 years
component
in
out
the
of play,
future,
doesn't
and
it?
the Southern accent
That-
still exists.
that
I know.
does seem like a workable
I think
idea.
1,000 years in the future, especially
You'll
when
get what you
different
want.
cultures have been living
Follow
on their
me.
planets separately from each other, you would get languages that you and I wouldn't even recognize as, languages. All types of weirdness. Now, not always, right? Like, there are certain cultures that have held on to their accents and their language. Iceland, for example, is like that. Icelandic, the language, sounds exactly like Norse from 1,000 years ago. Supposedly. That's what I've been told. I thought we were done.
Code generators just this way.
Her AI is bored. All right. The cool thing about their AI is, even though her pathing, she got confused, there's like a reset code. You can see it happening. And then they're like, okay, if you're
Sorry.
effed, reset.
Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
I know. Then why is your ambassador being such an asshole about things? She was a lot easier to convince before because I was a Freestar Ranger.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there.
Perfect.
Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights.
Face looks
To
scary
unlock
without
the
lighting.
allies, I guess.
Lighting is so important, real life and in game. Like, there she looks like a, fine middle-aged woman, and then you take off the light, boom, zombie. Lighting, man. Importante. Diplomacy.
This building is Freestar sovereign territory.
Ooh,
So
what is that?
here,
Exotic wood
we're the
decoration. Nice. I prefer erotic wood decorations. What's in here? Ooh, can I sleep there? Nice. I love the Southern accent. I mean, look at the 40s and 50s America. Yeah, my family's all Southern. They have Southern accents. But the Southern accent is dying because of, the internet, television, everything. So, like, I used to have a heavier Southern accent in my youth. But now it's changed more into, like, the generic American accent. But that's because I'm not around the people who had the Southern accent anymore. But if like go hang out with like my cousins in Georgia for a week, my Southern accent would come back pretty strong.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
These are religious people.
when someone insults
They believe in a star god. That is the wrong button. I hate trying to hit caps lock. I always hit tab. How's it going, madam? I wish you could just flirt with anybody. That'd be fun. Something to do in between adventures. Alright. Where the hell am I going? Oh, yeah. I remember this. We're gonna have to kick a lot of ass in here, I think. I should probably bring somebody with me, actually. Ain't got time for that. A great star god who lives... Yes, I can't even read that because of this stupid thing. Alright, pop that out, please. Pop out. Thank you. Perfect. A great star god who lives in a Starfield. Who lives in a Starfield. Pretty much. You know how some games they'll call space the black or the verse or whatever. In this game, it's the Starfield. Everybody's got to have their own intellectual property name for such things. Or, yeah. It's a good game, man. It's Fallout in space. It's Skyrim in space. It's my favorite Bethesda game. Yeah. If that means anything, and I love Bethesda, so... Why am I tripping up on this one? That's why. Confused me. That was a novice one too. Alright, update that, recalibrate, yes, and then activate turrets. Perfect. Let's talk to that guy. This is a hell of an ambassador mission right here, isn't it? Don't need that. So this is House Varun. They're like religious zealots. Nobody likes them for obvious reasons. They kill a lot of people in the name of their serpent god. One of your companions is from House Varun. Spooky, spooky. I didn't like this mission because it's like a fucking maze in here. Like you can walk through some things but not other things. Super annoying. It's all overgrown. Oh, look at that. Can I take that? No. So when you originally did this mission, you kind of thought this guy might be some kind of mutant snake or something. But it just turns out the comms are broken. Spoiler. It's kind of funny. I don't think that's going to work. No, it's not going to work. So that'd be 2, 4. No, that's not the right one. That's definitely not the right one. I get faster with that the more I do it, but right there was really slow. Then I'm thinking about other things. I'm gonna make a single player, blah blah. Great Star God. I think. Should I try Star Sector, by the way? I can give you a code. Should try Star Sector, by the way. I don't think I've ever seen Star Sector. Or no, I probably have. I usually have at least watched a video of all the different Star games. Yeah, see, I just... there's one right at the top. Star Sector Review, Explore the Cosmos. Alright, let's check that out real quick. Alright, let's go to... Screen capture? Yeah, let's do that. How are you enjoying it?
F here. Star Sector is an open-world space strategy game about selling heroin and illegally harvested kidneys on the black market, making money off misery, disruption, and political unrest, and ambushing trade convoys in deep space just to watch a planet descend into chaos. I've been playing this game on and off for years now. It's amazing, yet I don't hear many people talk about it. Star Sector is a massive project done entirely by 4 people, and it's had updates for about 9 years now, each one getting closer to their dream goal of simulating a living, breathing galaxy. Story. Okay, nobody gives a shit, so I'm gonna be quick. Right, so in Star Sector, humanity figured out faster than light travel. We colonized thousands of worlds, spanning hundreds of galaxies, using the relays from Mass Effect, which were the only practical way of crossing galaxies. They were the only practical way until suddenly, nobody knows exactly why, all the gate systems went.
Or hell, there's even right, there are no rules of war. No longer are we shackled by the demagogues, billions of souls into a simple then capitalists.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. I had my my thing muted. I'm kind of out of it. I'm in like a dreamlike state right now. I haven't been sleeping very well, which is kind of weird. I wouldn't be streaming right now other than I just wanted to test. I didn't think anybody would show up to YouTube. But I forget that I do put a lot of stuff on YouTube, just not live stuff like I don't live stream on YouTube. But I'm going to take a quick break. Thank you for letting me know about my microphone. I'm by the by, but I'm going to be right back. Oh my god, I think I fixed it. Thank the YouTube ads. Thank the YouTube ads. Hell yeah. I think we're back in action, boys. I lost my chat, but what are you gonna do? Alright, let me see if this still works. Hell. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're back. Yeah, here, let me link Otto's Discord channel if he's AFK. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Alright, invite people. Copy. Alright, I think I invited you to his Discord, but I think he's got a channel for all of his assets. I could be wrong. Can't remember if you PM me assets or if it was on your Discord channel. Alright, let's go here. We got art. Yeah, art. So you know how I have arts and crafts in my channel? He's got a same type of channel, and he's got all of his assets there, which is cool. He's also got a... What is Furfinity Rar? What is that? Is that where like all the really creepy memes go? Like furry memes? Triple X-rated furry memes? Quad X-rated furry memes? Anywho, alright, let's update. Recalibrate. Nope, don't deactivate. Activate. Thank you. Now. Son of a bitch hit me from behind. Do I look like your college girlfriend, sir? You don't take me from behind. I take you from behind. Bum 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 bum. This is actually a really cool atmospheric mission, though. It's very creepy. Ooh. That's what I thought. I'm always looking for these skill books that can show up at locations like this. Ooh, that's fast. It's like one of those Boston Dynamic robots. That is the future of robots, man. They're gonna be so fast, you won't even be able to see them. Same with like drones and stuff. They already are, kind of. These guys are higher level than me. Should probably be using my superpowers. Actually, you know what we're gonna use is parallel self. Other Raw. Other Raw's a badass too. Hey, there he is. Nice.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Let us discuss.
It was cool, but a little annoying. What is that? Why can't I walk through that? There we go. Alright. I thought that was clothing. Clothing can look like that. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for skill books. This is all considered theft. We're not going to bother with it then. Can I sleep? Ooh, can I have that? Nice. I like it when they give me stuff. Can't sleep there. Can I sleep here? I guess I just can't sleep. Fine. Fine. That is a shitty suit. Oh, you made a mod for... I didn't know Tarkov could have mods because it's a multiplayer game. Are you allowed to have mods for Tarkov? So the skill books are like Fallout's bobbleheads? Yeah. Basically, they give you like a, 2% bonus in some skill or whatever. The bobbleheads are way cooler though, because you could, put them in a trophy. Actually, there are snow globes. I found some like unique snow globes, so that's probably more like the bobbleheads.
Not the ideal.
But I haven't hunted them, and I haven't watched anybody else play the game or guides or anything, so I don't know if it gives you something cool at the end.
Intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence.
But I think Fallout had the bobbleheads, and then it also had... Didn't it have like little magazines you could find that give you a little boost? And like then again, a small boost and something?
Cage such a beauty.
I don't know.
Tell me though.
There's a mod for Tarkov.
What is it like outside?
Oh, gotcha. So you play Tarkov single player?
Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence.
That'd be a good way to practice Tarkov, to get good at the maps without getting hell dunked by players. Alright, everyone in the city is in better shape than this dump.
Yeah, more time could be spent tidying, I suppose, but I entertain so few guests. And fewer welcome ones. Now, it cannot solely be
I don't think you like my snarky
brought you here
response
at such
there.
an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much
Why else
is
would I be
obvious.
here?
Who else could just waltz through my door?
The captain of a Crimson
And
Fleet.
the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying
Senior
occurrence, certainly,
operator
but coming
for the
here of all
Ryujin
places,
Corporation.
when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and...
And a sexual
an
Tyrannosaurus.
archive code. So the UC requires information then. On terror morphs, presumably. Do I see this all clearly?
That is correct.
Yeah, the preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter.
Well, that's a really good mod, man.
We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success.
I used to use a tool like that in
exchange
EVE
for my
Online
code,
until they got rid of the in-game browser. Because it was infinitely better than the game's map.
Used for good.
That's a super cool mod,
Ensure
man.
House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The
Yeah,
knowledge
see, I like this
used for
guy
isn't
because
evil.
House Varun's got a really
knowledge
bad
is.
reputation,
It's
deservedly
we
so.
who bend it to evil ends.
And he's trying to
You must assure me this will be used to save
put a
lives,
stop to that.
not endanger them.
Alright, you're just an old man in a basement. You don't get to tell me what to do. Knowledge can't be evil. What about the knowledge of, say, gunpowder? Alright, you have my word. I will make sure it's used for good. Yeah.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
I mean, you can't keep a promise like that because it's not in your hands, really. I can make sure that it's used for good right now. That was kind of like when Obama passed the Patriot Act 2.0. He was like, yes, I know that this law is evil, but I promise not to use its evil powers. Well, go fuck yourself, dude. What about the next guy? Or the guy after him, or the guy in 120 years when we're all dust?
Let it be used for good.
Agreed. Thank you. This isn't even your technology. This is all UC technology. Kick rocks. Am I done with you? Do I have to talk to you again?
Will we all be so lucky next time?
So why did the rest of the embassy staff leave? You know what? I need to know
House
that.
Varun committed itself to the armistice. This was said at the time to be the desire of the Great Serpent, and I do not believe the Serpent decides such things on a whim. So, when my brethren left, I remained, honoring the Serpent's will as I saw fit.
That's a lot of downloads, Tech.
It's the right of all his followers.
That always feels good when something is successful that you worked hard on.
The affairs of House Varun are our own. They left. That is all there is to be said on the subject.
I wonder if that's a storyline I haven't found yet, or if that's going to be DLC. Because all Bethesda games, they'll have these storylines that don't end, they're open-ended, and DLC will answer the questions. I bet you that leads to the front door, right? Why didn't he give me a key? Yeah, what an asshole. Is there a key in here? I hate the keys in this game because they look exactly like all the other trash. Yeah, they don't look unique enough. Or maybe I can do it with this thing. Ooh, that's a lot of logs. I don't think I'm going to read that, but what I am going to do is I'm going to click on all of it, so if you want to read it on the VOD, you can. You can pause it and go back. There you go. I need a key to that door, but I don't feel like running through all this garbage again.
The Great Serpent. The Great Serpent is so much more than a god. It is fate itself. When our founder, Jinan Varun, left the United Colonies 140 years ago for distant stars, it was the Serpent that compelled him to found his now great house. The Serpent made us who we are today. Its voice speaks to us, shepherding us through the dark, and infuses our lives with the meaning the universe so often fails to provide.
Well, that's funny you say that. I'm like that anytime I do a guide for Warband. You know, like I did that guide for how to install WSE2, and I get PM'd, you know, like almost every day for people that have issues or something like that. And then, you know, on Discord, I'm constantly having to work with guys because the video is pretty good at telling you how to do it. So if they're PMing me and they can't figure it out, then that means that they're not very tech savvy. And a bunch of guys, or I say a bunch, quite a few guys, I've had to just get on Discord and like have them share the screen with me and like hold their hand through every little step of the way. I'm kind of tapping out of that though, man. It's luckily Warband, you know, there's not that many people playing it right now, so I don't get bothered as much as I used to get bothered. Which is kind of sad because I love Warband, but hopefully Bannerlord mods will take over soon.
It was tolerable, even pleasant, when my brethren were here in the embassy with me. We remade this place as best we could into a home we all would recognize. Our native flora, our iconography, our connection to the Serpent, they came with us. With my brethren gone, it has been trying. But the Great Serpent has always provided me a path in my
Yeah, I can
darkest
imagine,
moments.
Tech Abbey. I bet game development, there's always just garbage laying around because you have so many. Like, think about how many people work on a game, and it's like just my own PC. I'll lose my own files sometimes, or I'll forget to do basic maintenance or something. Multiply that by, 50, 100, or 1,000 if it's a huge game, and then it's all the same thing. But, that's why they do it professionally. It's also why I'm always impressed by indie dev companies, where like one guy does it all, like Spaceborne 2. I'm very impressed by that game. It's not really an impressive game in and of itself. Well, actually, I would say it is an impressive game in and of itself, but the fact that one guy did it, that's what's really impressive. I don't know why I can't take that clothing right there. Normally you could, but not here. Scared me. I'm taking the green plant vase. That'll be my memorabilia in this pillow, right? Take it. No, I can't take that pillow. Nah, that's a bummer. Wait, what is that? I thought that was a book. There's also books that don't give you skills, but they give you, other stuff. Stories. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Alright. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll go to the first floor. Should be the front door. Yeah, that makes sense. This building really needs some maintenance. What about the guns do you not like? I really like the Beowulf, and then this thing right here. I love this thing. The only problem with that one is it's super expensive if you're early in the game. You don't have a lot of money because it burns through ammunition quite quickly.
Can we run through it one more time?
All right, what do I have to do now? Yeah, fine. Oop, I went the wrong way. No, I didn't.
On the record?
A GPS, man. It does not like this
You're
area.
on Vanguard business?
Technically, yes. I think I am on Vanguard business. Which weapons did you skill into? Energy, ballistics, one of those other ones?
Howdy.
Hello. Diplomacy. Diplomacy.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe and Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Yeah, a guy who's never been an ambassador or a politician in his life just did your job better than you've ever done it. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel like you're in a video game to where one person's the only important person and everybody else is fictional? I hope not, because I wouldn't want you to know that. That would make me feel bad. All right, code pieces from House Verona Freestar collected, ready to be deployed.
That's incredible. I wasn't sure Radcliffe would ever get on board. I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief.
I'm sure they are. I don't really use
managed
energy
to
weapons because
pull
I
all
didn't
this
spec into
off,
them.
But that'll
And
have
I'm
to
still
wait
on
for
my,
another time.
Same character.
Regardless, superlative work.
You know how it is
Captain.
with Bethesda. It's
And
not
now
good to spec
I've
into all
already
the
arranged
weapons.
everything with the
It's a
archival
waste of skill
monitors.
points.
When you get down
But they're
there,
very cool
the
looking.
UC monitor will
You've
give
got
you
like
instructions
EM
on how to
weapons,
deploy
laser
the
weapons,
codes. Follow them
particle
to the letter.
weapons.
Here, the UC code piece and an archival access
I think
card.
I'm going to try to
The
do like a
entrance is
pacifist
just on
run
the
and
other
just
side
use
of the
EM
plaza
weapons
across
because they
the
don't
mast.
kill. They knock people out.
Absolute best behavior down there. All right?
Will do, madam. Will do. But my goal is to max out everything. Like, I want to get max skills, but what is that? So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. 17, right? So let's do this. So if we do 17 times 4, that's 68. And then how many categories do we have here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So multiply that by 5. So yeah, there's 340. I need 340 skill points. And I've got 54. So that's going to be quite a few. I'm probably going to burn out on the game before I do that, but I definitely want to max out my New Game Plus. Like I think you can get up to like New Game Plus, you know, to the 6th power, or not to the 6th power, but basically if you beat the game 6 times, you know, there will be a New Game Plus even more. I don't know. I could explain that better if I slept more than an hour and a half last night. Yeah, this is the book I was talking about if you're still in chat, Otto. These kinds of books. Permanently reduces fuel needed for grav jump by an additional 1%. Boom, ba-dum. You see, but they're so easy to miss because there's a ton of trash that's, you know, just trash or non-interactive models that look very similar to that from range. Like, these fucking folders are everywhere. I'm always confusing them.
Yes?
Diplomacy. But anyway, normally the books are only in, you know, like important areas.
What they're doing to stop new alien attacks on the city, he said. Not mine.
Yeah, definitely go energy. I just like ballistics. I like the rap of ballistics.
Captain, can I help you?
Because if you look at the skill slots, ballistics are at the top, right? So that's like tier 1. So you've got melee, you know, swords and stuff, lasers, pistol, shotgun, and then rifle, particles, incapacitation, which is EM, heavy weapons that are like chain guns, Gatling guns, all that, demolitions. But yeah, you'll want to go with like particle beams or lasers. Particle beams is like both energy and physical damage. Yeah, because they're firing a particle. Or wait a minute. Is that the... Yeah. But anyway. Alright, so now we got to go into the super top secret archives and retrieve the data that they should have just given us. But they made us jump through hoops because it's a video game. And that's how video games work. They got to pad the runtime. Yeah, I invited him to your Discord. So he can look at your assets there.
By the Freestar Collective's
Oh.
ragtag fleet, both sides decided
wanna
the
take a
time
tour.
had come to bring the colony war to an end. So the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice. Fleet sizes would be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those fields would be kept under lock and key in their own special archive, which actually rests below our feet as we speak. And while these new restrictions transformed the settled systems overnight,
That's cool. That means that you can come take this tour with them if you know the schedule. Like, what time is it? So it's 9 in the morning. So I bet you the tour started at 9 in the morning. That's so cool. That makes it feel like a living, breathing world when things like that are going on. Welcome to the Armistice Archives. Diplomacy. Yeah, so he's Freestar. She's UC, and this is like the DMZ zone.
Captain, we've been expecting you.
Mhm.
Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
Will do,
Welcome,
madam.
Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of
Yeah, I
the
tried
other
to access other stuff, but they wouldn't let me.
Return to the
I want all the forbidden knowledge.
the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Ooh, I can't hack that though. That's fun. They'll probably shoot me though if I do.
All codes verified. Unlock engaged. You may proceed, Captain.
This has got to be House Varun's room. Bunch of slabs. Bunch of snaky slabs. Can't go in there. Still can't go in there. Fine. Alright, are you sure I can't hack into any of this other stuff? It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, no hacky for us. So this is where they keep all the forbidden knowledge. Things that are too dangerous to have out in the world. But xeno weapons is what we're interested in for this mission. Is the tour over? Can I talk to you now?
It's a fascinating subject, the colony war.
It
Though I'm
is.
thankful I didn't have to participate.
Yeah, you don't look quite old enough to have fought in the colony war. Ooh, this is kind of pretty. It's always nighttime every time I'm here. I don't know if this planet's got like a short daytime cycle or something, but it is always nighttime when I'm here. Until today. It's kind of nice. I mean, this is like a pretty enough game, but it definitely doesn't look good enough to excuse its performance. Its performance is pretty poor overall.
Captain, can I help you?
Nope, I'm good.
Keep it moving.
All right, Tech Man, enjoy your meal.
There you are. Captain.
Diplomacy.
Tell me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain.
And what are you
if you'd be
doing,
willing
lady?
to
Why am I
transfer
doing all the
documents to
footwork?
The Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers.
Agreed.
And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
All right, Major, you may take possession of the term morph data. Here, glad to be rid of the damn thing. I made someone a promise. Hadrian, can you assure me this data will be used for good? Yeah, let's go with that.
Yes. It will be.
Nice.
Percival and I have done our damage.
I really like her red
This-
eyes. I wonder if there's a mission you
this
could
is
do
us
to get the
starting
red
to put some
eyes of a
things
Martian
right.
miner.
So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures.
Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Do you have a photo of the church you're working on Discord, or are you working on that just today for the first time? Because you're making a Pokemon type of game, correct? Like a turn-based combat sort of thing with Pokemon-looking characters. Because Tech Happy's mom, she just got into digital art. You know, she was a watercolor oil painter, and now she's getting into what do you call it, pixel art, which I thought was cool. Never too late to learn something new. Let's see here. I want to... want to see if I can get her over the edge here. This should be fun. Whee! Airborne Ranger. Hey, she did pretty good. That's what you get for being an asshole. You ready to take this all the way? Nah, this is a better spot. Look how pretty this is. Screenshot. That was a good time. Whee! Ooh, I really want to go down there. This is a tough one. Yeah, I think it'll look better from behind. I think the view's better from the other way. That was fun. They don't allow me to go through models. That's fine. How can I do this? Go right over the shoulder, maybe. Problem is, his model disappears before I even touch it. What looks more majestic? Probably down here. Yeah, none of this actually looks really good. Alright, madam. I apologize for this, but it's for science. Whee! Airborne Ranger. Let's see if this kills us. Oh. Nailed it. We're fine. Alright, you want to have that chat now? Madam? Get your head out of the water. You're going to drown. Aww. That's very sad. They don't even let me dive underwater. I could dive underwater in Grand Theft Auto like 20 years
Captain.
ago.
Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Why, yes, ma'am. I am ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies. I am ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good.
This was different last time I did this. The president sworn me in after the mission.
Remain a citizen?
This is the... I don't know why she's making me a citizen before the mission. Or maybe I'm just misremembering it or something. I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United
Colonies.
Colonies
It just works,
as a full citizen.
It just works. Or
Here,
Otto, I should
your
say.
Your official ID and your citizenship dispensation.
Why, thank you.
Also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we
before when they made me a
like
citizen,
this,
they gave me a penthouse.
We think this person has information that
so I think I got a raw deal here.
Dealing with the Terramorphs, and they've stated they'll only share it with you.
And she's not the president; she's some bullshit ambassador.
So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell
she's
no
just
one.
Floating away into the blur.
Can you agree to these terms?
Let's see. Ask for me by name. I don't know if I can agree to that. Yeah, I'll take it in my grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Will do, madam. Will do. Alright, where was she going? I can't really tell. She probably despawned or something as soon as the cutscene was over. Or not the cutscene, but the conversation. Yeah, but you see how bad this waterfall looks? Like, this doesn't look good. This looks like an old game. It's got a lot of volumetric clouds that are probably taking away 20 frames per second, but they don't look good. Can I turn volumetric clouds down a little bit? Maybe it'll look better. Volumetric lighting, crowd density. Let's see what low looks like here. Tell you what, that might look better than the other setting. Go back to high. Sets the quality of volumetric lighting. Yeah, I think it looks better without the volumetric lighting. Or at least with it on low. Because to me, volumetric lighting just looks like a haze, like you're wearing dirty glasses or something. I feel like this looks better. I could be wrong. I'm not getting any more frames per second or anything, but... Alright, where'd that lady go? There she is. Deputy Elizabeth McIntyre enjoying her afternoon swim. You gonna be alright, Deputy Elizabeth? It makes me sad that I can't dive into the water. Eh. Alright. It just works. This is kind of a cool area, though. Or not kind of, it is a cool area. Let's go ahead and fast travel to wherever we're going. Proceed to meeting with subsection 7, yeah. Perfect. Ooh, it's already 2:45. I have got to skedaddle, Otto Von New. Are you working tonight, Otto, or are you home for the rest of the day night? We should go hang out on Discord later on tonight, unless you're working. I don't think we've caught up on chit chat in a while. I gotta do the same thing with my other buddies. Vanguard, UC. Subsection 7. Yeah, but I can't. Oh, is he? Oh, copy that. Relator, copy that. Alright, I do believe we're going to save this for next stream.
Authorized entry, unsealing access.
Let me in.
You may proceed down the corridor.
Man, that's some cool looking armor you got there, but can't wait to get mine. It's going to be a while, but I'll get it. These doors look so gosh dog dangerous. There's the mystery man. I figured out who he was before I met him, though, because I'm very smart. Let's go ahead and save that. We'll save it right there. Boop. Go ahead and quit to desktop at some point. All right, let's do chatting. Does that work? Yeah, the camera always breaks. It doesn't do it automatically. Super annoying. Yeah, I have to do that. Anyway, doesn't really matter. All right, Otto. Tech Happy, thanks for hanging out with me today while I was doing my little testy test. You enjoy your Victoria game. Tech Happy, you are eating lunch, but yeah, keep me updated on y'all's games that you're making. Like, I'll try to remember to go to your Discord and look at that channel art, I don't know, post. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, there's some really cool models you got, or I guess you don't call them models. What do you call them? Sprites? This type of art? Maybe sprites. Anyway, we'll go into that some other time. We're going to go ahead and end the stream. You guys have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or evening, depending on where we're at in this old world, and I will see you next time.